Welcome back to Scale Auto Guys Workbench. Today we're working on the Monogram 1964.5 Mustang Convertible. It's from their Dream Rides series, and I've had this kit for a while. It's just been sitting on the shelf collecting dust, and finally decided to take it down and let's see what's in the box and get started on this build. First off, we have the body here. In true Monogram style, there's very little flash to it. This is a convertible, but it's also they give you an option to have the top up or top down. It comes with a 289 V8. Let's look at the chrome tree here. As you can see, they have just the stock wheels. That's the only options you have. A lot of chrome on here. You got your wheel spinners here. The dashboard does not have any decals, but it does have a chrome insert here that you can detail. On the next tree here, we have the your engine and your suspension parts. It's nice that it has a separate rear end, so if you want to adjust the height of the rear end, either up or down, you can do so. It's not molded into the body at all, or should I say molded into the chassis. Let me make that correction. On the next tree, you have some more engine parts in your hood. And here's where, on this tree here, here's where it gives you that option of the convertible top up or just the boot cover. And you have your interior parts here. Next tree is your interior tub, your dashboard, and your seats. Separate exhaust system, so that'll be easy to detail. Your roll pans for the front and rear of the car. Last white tree is your chassis and some engine parts, headers, etc., etc., wheel backs. The next thing they give you is 4 plain tires. They're not labeled at all. The tread looks pretty nice on them. I'm going to leave them in the bag until I need them. And here's your windshield and your back glass. It's got the wraparound windshield and your headlights. Here's your decal sheet. It gives your white wall rings for the tires. Couple of different license plates, some emblems that go along the side of the body and under the hood, and it gives you white and black stripes if you want to put stripes on it. And last but not least is your direction sheet. Has some nice big pictures, color chart. It's a pretty good size direction sheet. I don't know if I can fit it all on the camera lens, but this is the biggest one I've seen in the last few kits that I've built. They were all just small one-sided or two-sided sheets, and well, there it is. So let's get started on this one, and I think this one's going to go together well. Looking at the chassis and such, I see very little flash. Actually, I don't see any flash whatsoever. This is a 2012 kit, so it's relatively new. So let's get started. See you over at the paint booth. We're going to get everything primed up and ready to go, and then we're going to start doing our assembly. I'll put the engine halves together and then I'll get it primed up. So let's get started. Okay, fellas, we're at that point where I'm going to be putting the exhaust and the suspension parts in place. I did have to go through with my pin drill and open up all of the holes. They just, you know, during the test fitting, it just would not fit in place. So I had to open it up just a little bit, and now all of the parts just drop in place. Well, with a little coercion at least. And there we go. And then we can just glue that in place. That just drops in place. And so does this. Well, yeah, there we go. That's about it. I'm waiting for the shock absorbers to dry. I decided I wanted to go with red instead of the black. You never see the black in there. Add a little color to it. So that's it. We'll get this glued in place and move on to the next step. Alright fellas, you know what time it is. You can see I have my bare metal foil out and I'm ready to go. So let's get this bare metal foil applied to this Mustang and let's get it done. Alright, I got all the chrome bare metal foil put on. I put a little extra around the back side of the body. Wasn't sure if it really required it, but I thought, what the heck, and I think it looks a lot better with it than it would have without it. So I got a couple of things under the hood painted. We have to do some minor assemblies underneath there, master cylinder and the washer fluid bag. Actually, I think that's more of a radiator overflow bag. I'm not sure. I'll have to do some research on that, but either way, that's got to go in there as well. We're going to be doing the windshield next. I have that all cut out and trimmed up and I'm ready to go. So let's get started on that. Okay, I'm just going to put a couple lines down here and let that set up, and then after that sets up, I'll glue in the top. This is the most difficult part so far that I've had to install. This is the only one that's really fought me. Okay, I'll glue in the top instead. Nice thing about the Mod Podge is, and I've said this before in other videos, it's very forgiving. And what I mean by that is, if you make a mistake, you can clean it up while it's still wet with just some water and a cloth. It will not fog your clear parts. It will just dry clear and keep everything in place. Okay fellas, here we are at the final. The 1964.5 Mustang Convertible from Monogram. This was a really fun build. I like the fact that it gives you two options, either the roof up or down. It went together really nice. I had no idea how I was going to do it when I first started, but I think the white and black interior with the maroon color exterior went together really well. It's built box stock. There's no modifications. There isn't any modifications available in the kit, although you could add your own. This one, I really liked it. I really like this build. I wish more kits went together this easily. So, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, well, leave me a comment down below in the box. If you did like it, leave me a comment down in the box. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing. If you have already subscribed, thank you very much for subscribing. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching Scale Auto Guy's Workbench, and I'll see you on the next build.